Hello students, good morning, good evening and good night, depending on which time you are going to observe this lecture. Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we will going to discuss how we can able to balance the chemical equations for the redox process in the half reaction methods. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about how we can able to balance the chemical equations of the redox process by oxidation number method. Right? So today we will going to discuss the balancing by half reaction method. Balancing the equation by half reaction method. Half reaction. Method. This is K.K. Mukherjee, the Science with Mukherjee Sir YouTube channel. In this lecture, we will concentrate on this half reaction method. That you already know what is half reaction. That one reaction, complete reaction, can be splitted, can be divided into the two half reaction. One that is oxidation half reaction, other is reduction half reaction, and you have to balance these two half reactions separately, and after that you put in a total equation and you will get the balanced redox chemical equations. Okay, so in this case, also in the previous case, there will be two types, that is in the acid medium and also in the basic medium. So we will discuss side by side the acid medium and the basic medium, right? First we will discuss in the acid medium, and after that we will discuss the basic medium. This will be basic medium. Let us have an example of one reaction. In this reaction, Fe2 has been oxidized by Cr2O7, that is the dichromate ions, and this ion will oxidize this Fe2 to Fe3 and it will reduce itself to the chromium ion. Okay, this is the reaction, and this reaction is, you can see, this is the unbalanced reaction, and you have to balance it with the half reaction method. So first step of the half reaction method, we have to split the reaction into the two half reactions. Split the reaction into two half reaction. Two half reaction, that is, one is oxidation and another is reduction half reaction. So here in this equation, half oxidation reaction is this Fe2. Fe2 is converted into Fe3. Here you can see oxidation number of Fe2 this and this. So this is oxidation half reaction. You can write oxidation half reaction. Another reaction, that is the reduction half reaction. Reduction and reduction, that is dichromate ion has been converted into the chromium ion. So this is the reduction half reaction. Reduction half reaction. So these two reaction has been splitted. These two reaction means this is a splitted version of this reaction. This is the total reaction and we have splitted it into two half reaction. That is oxidation half reaction and another is reduction half reaction. The first step of balancing, that we have to first balance other than the oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen and hydrogen we will balance afterwards. So oxidation half reaction, it is already balanced. One Fe atom and another Fe atom, left hand side, right hand side, it is balanced. There is no need to balancing it. But in this dichromatum, you can observe that this is not balanced. So you have to put 2 in the chromium atoms. That is 2 atoms of the chromium atoms here also this. So it is now balanced. Third step is that we have to balance this oxygen atom. How do you do that? By putting the appropriate number of H2 molecule. So how many H2 molecule you require? You see that is a 7 oxygen atom. So one H2 molecule will have 1 oxygen atom. So when we are going to balance it, we have to put the 7 H2O molecule. So oxygen is balanced here. As the reaction is going on the acid medium, that is already we have said acid medium. So we have to balance this H hydrogen atom by H plus atom. So how much H plus atom we will give? H plus, 4 H plus, 13 H plus, 17, there is a 14 hydrogen atom and we have balanced with the 14 H plus atom. So this is balancing of atoms and oxygen, hydrogen done. Now we will balance, fourth step, the balance of the charges. Balance of charge. Right? So you can understand here how you can charge it. It is a very important thing, interesting thing, that you have to, there is 2 half reaction. The first half reaction you can see Fe2 plus, it will Fe3 plus. So here it is a 2 positive charge. Here you can see the 3 positive charge. So you have to put 1 electrode here. And the second half reaction, reduction half reaction, that is equal to this 2 plus 14 H plus. So what we will do, 2 Cr3 plus 7H2. Now you can see what is the charges. In the right hand side, you can see there is a 2 chromium atom. It is having the 3 positive charge. So it is total 6 positive charge. Here you can see that is a chromium dichromate has 2 minus and that is 14 plus to 12. So charge is not balanced. So you have to balance these charges. How you can balance? By putting 6 electron. When you put the 6 electron, then you can see the balance is charged now. Here you can see that is the 6 and here also you can see there is a 6 charge. So now it is a charge. Now we have to equalize the electrons. Here electron is 1 only, here electron is 6. So what we will do? We will multiply this oxidation reaction by 6. Now we will put the total overall reaction, 2 half reaction we will put forward, 2 plus Cr2 O7 2 minus, then we have to 14H plus 6 electron, right? And the right hand side we will, on right hand side you can see 6 Fe3 3 plus 6 electron, then 2 plus 7H2. Now you can see this, the 6 electron and 6 electron cancelled. So you can see this is the reaction is now balanced. This is the balanced reaction because every side you will find the atoms are same. Fe6, Fe6. Chromium 2, chromium 2. Hydrogen, total hydrogen here is 14 hydrogen, here 14 hydrogen. Oxygen 7, you can also consider. So this is the balance equation, and you can, it is very easy to understand how we can do this. Okay. Now we will do the basic medium. Basic medium, we are going to take a very important example. This iodine minus ion that we have always put it is in the aqueous medium, right? This we have to put in aqueous medium. Aqueous medium. Okay, and iodine minus is aqueous medium. This is oxidized by permanganate ion, and it will produce molecular iodine plus manganese dioxide. This is the equation, unbalanced equation, and we have to balance it. So what we will do first, we have to split this reaction into the two half reaction. That is the first step. So what we will do, first we will write the oxidation half reaction. This is oxidation. This is oxidation half reaction. What is there? Now this is oxidized. Iodine is oxidized into the iodine molecules. So this is oxidation half reaction. Second, the reduction of reaction, this permanganate ion, it will be MnO2. This is reduction half reaction. Okay. Now the second step, that we have to balance the other than oxygen and hydrogen atoms. See here in the oxidation half reaction, it is unbalanced. So we will balance it. Minus, we have to put a 2 here. So it is now balanced. Iodine 2 atoms here, it is also 2 atoms to balance. But this reduction of reaction, it is balanced in terms of manganese, but it is not balanced in terms of oxygen. So what we will do, the same procedure that we will do, that we have to put oxygen, we have to put H2 molecules. How much H2 molecule we have to put? Because you have to put the because there is this side, right hand side is deficient side, and in this side we have to put 2 H2O, 2 molecule of H2. Right? Now we have to balance this hydrogen. When you have balanced this hydrogen, now we have to balance this hydrogen. How we can balance it? We balance it in the same procedure that we have what we adopted in case of acid medium. That is, we have to put 4H plus ion. Okay, 4H plus ion we have put. Now, as it is in the basic medium, what we have to show in the equation, you have to show that OH minus ion. For that, what we will do, first we will add same number of ions, that is as equal to the H plus ion. We have put the 4H plus ion, we have to add the 4OH minus ion. 4OH and minus ion in the left hand side, and also same amount of the ion we have to put here. And next step, this this H plus and OH minus ion has been converted into the molecule of water. So if we put this molecule in water, you will see it will have the total 4 molecules of water. So the reaction again will be transformed, because in the right hand side there is a 2H2O molecule and left hand side 4. So it will become MnO2, MnO4 minus plus 2H2O. 1 2H2O, this left hand side 2H2O has been cancelled. So ultimately it will give in this. So this is the thing that is different from the acid medium to basic medium. In the basic medium, you have to first balance with the H plus ion. Then we have to give same number of OH minus ion that we have given here, and this will be given in the both the sides. And this H plus and OH minus ion have to be considered as the H2 molecule. Then you will get this is in the solution. Now the next procedure what we will do, we will balance the charges by incorporating the electron. So here this is the reduction arm reaction and this is oxidation arm reaction. So in the oxidation arm reaction, we can see there is the electron. There is a balance is not, charge is not balanced. What is there? In the left hand side it is 2 negative ion and right hand side is 0. So we will put 2 electron. In the same fashion, here also you can see in this way that here in the right hand side there is a 4 negative ion and the left hand side 1 negative ion. So what we will put? We will put 3 electron. Now the next step, the important step, that we have to balance the electron. So for this balancing electron, what we will do? We have to multiply with 2 and we have to multiply with 3. So what we will get? This will get 2 MnO4 minus plus 4H2O plus 6 electron in the left hand side, and left hand side also, and we will get this 6I minus ion is equal to, that we will get the right hand side, we will get the I2 plus 6 electron plus MnO2 that we have to give 2 plus 8 OH minus ion. So here 6 electron and 6 electron cancelled. Now you count yourself the left hand side and right hand side about the number of the atoms. Manganese, 2 manganese atom, here is 2 oxygen atom, you can see total 8 plus 8, total 9, and here you can see 4, total 8 and total 8. Is here 8, this is 4, 12 oxygen, and here also you can see is a 2 plus 8 is a 12 electrons, and hydrogen also you can see in the, it is same in the both the cases. So what we will do, what we will see that their reaction is balanced. So this is basically the very simple process, that what we have to do, we have to remind in your mind the steps. The first steps, we will split the reaction. Second step, we will balance the atoms other than the oxygen and hydrogen atoms. Second step, we will balance the oxygen atom by putting H2O. And third step, that we have to put the H plus ion in the deficient side to balance the hydrogen. For the acid medium, basic medium, you have to put the OH minus ion, equal number of OH minus, as you have put the H plus ions, equal number of H plus ion, and after that you have to balance the charges by putting the electron, and the last one that you have to equalize the electron by multiplying a suitable factors, and after that you will get the balance equations. So that is a very important and very easy, and in the board exam 1 or 2 questions comes regarding this. In this case, what will give you will be given the reactions. This reaction will be given, and here they will put x, y, z, and you have to put what is the value of the x, and that we can able to put only when we are going to balance this. Okay, so that is all for today's lecture. Next lecture we will discuss some relevant topic in this redox reaction chapter, and if you like this lecture you can share to your friends. Hope all the points have been clear to you. Thank you very much for watching.